To the diamanteshow. I'm usually behind the scenes, either camera or inside the booth, but I fell in love with a web series called Latin Lives. So I am honored and privileged to have with you the creator, writer, producer, do it all, with his cast and crew, because they do it all. So welcome, Robert Louis Mencionet?
Yes.
Did I get it right?
Yes, you got it right.
All right. So, Robert, please tell me about this wonderful show that I fell in love with.
Oh my God.
Give me a short version, and then we're going to go to a trailer. So.
Okay. Well, basically, Latin Lives is a play that I wrote many years ago with my co-writer, Lourdes Cuadrado Cabrera. And 2 years ago, we turned it into a web series thanks to Stephanie Ferrer, who this season took over the role of Viviana and is our co-director, producer, and go-to for everything. So this is basically her idea. She came up to me, well, you tell it.
So basically, it was our last, we had done another run of the show in June, and it was our last day, and I was sitting outside, and I'm watching a couple of scenes before I had to go in and actually perform. Watching a few scenes, I was like, this is just amazing. It can't be over, it can't be over, it can't be over. And I was talking to this one afterwards.
Oh, this one being,
This one being-
he plays Papo, right?
Yeah.
He plays Papo. This is Alessio, who's also casting director and producer extraordinaire.
I'm telling you, guys do it all.
Yeah, for real.
We're Latin, we have to.
You know what, that said, let's go to the trailer so people could, just get a sense of what the show is about, and then we'll talk a little bit more about it.
Absolutely.
Let's go to the trailer now. It's over there. You can see it there.
Being Latino is like a hot, sweltering day at Orchard Beach while listening to late.
It's going to Doña Carmen's on Sunday afternoon to eat arroz con gandules y pernil.
It's dancing with Tío Ismael and Tita Rosa, little Amanda's birthday party.
It's coming home from a night out dancing and pigging out on Alcapurrias.
Yeah, baby.
Being back on the island, if only for a brief moment.
The sun beats down on you as the familiar music of Tito Puentes and Celia Cruz pulsates.
The rhythm is bewitching your senses, just like the breeze that gives you a momentary relief.
It's a little
I'm
smaller
gonna tell
than
you a
that.
story about what it means to be Latino.
That's the trailer, and it doesn't even tell you half of the stories that are on. The stories are real, some of them shocking, so don't watch it at work. Some scenes are a little shocking. Let's just throw that out there. 'Cause I got caught in a moment. I was like, but it's really engaging and it's wonderful. So let's go a little bit more about the characters when we started. Papo, let's start with you, Papo.
All right, well, Papo is the oldest brother of the Ramirez family. He's actually half brother because Miguel had a little bit of a stepping out. But he's very protective of his family. He loves his brothers and sisters, and he'd do anything for them. But he's also stubborn and hard-headed. So they get into a lot of altercations, but it's all love.
Yeah, but what I got from it is that you're so family-oriented, and you really are a good guy. Like, you might have your genio and all that. Like, you remind me, like, you could be my brother.
Yeah.
Like, that's how great I felt about your character. I'm telling you, you really did a wonderful
you.
job. So now let's go to you. I know you started talking about.
Right. There was just so much that went on for it. After, like I said, when we were at the bar, because we were celebrating the end of it, I was talking to this one about it, and I don't know who came up with the idea, but someone was like, oh, web series, and he was the one. Liar. He was the one who encouraged me to go talk to Robbie about it. And I think Robbie thought that I was really drunk. And I'm like, let's do a web series. Let's keep it going. And Robbie's like, yeah, sure, okay. And
I know he was like, if y'all talk to me about this tomorrow, then I know y'all serious.
Yeah.
No, I actually said yes, but then I really did think they weren't gonna follow up, and she blew up my phone the very next day. Like, so what are we doing? Like, what are you doing? What are you gonna write? And I'm like, oh, she's serious about this. I had always pictured the play turning into a TV series over the years. I mean, we did at one point have a couple of things that came up, but it wasn't the right fit.
Right.
But in my mind, I've always envisioned the play turning into a TV series. So, and now with technology the way it is, and this being the future, I was like, all right, if you're serious about this, I'm serious about it. Let's make it happen. And that's what came, that's how we got here. I mean, we did our first season. I'm very proud of it, of what we were able to accomplish with no money, no funding.
Yes,
we it was just everybody
Straight
had a
forward
love for the
style.
project and wanted to make this happen. And when we put the first season up on YouTube, the response was really overwhelming, and we decided to continue and do a second season. And we learned a lot from what we did in the first season, and the second season I feel came out even better. And again, we still don't have any money or funding, so I think it's a testament to as artists and the passion that we have to make this a reality, to tell our story. Because that's the thing about Latin Lives. It's just like it is a Latin family. It's about a Latin family living in the Bronx and the trials and tribulations they go through. But there's something about it that's very universal. You don't need to be Latin to enjoy this series. Over the years with the play, we've always had a very mixed audience. And I think anybody can watch the series and see themselves or see a certain character, and like that's just like my brother, or that's just like my sister, regardless.
Well, that's what resonated with me because I don't know how we even became friends on Facebook. I was trying to remember. I was like, was it Latin Trends? Where did we meet? I wasn't really sure. But all I know is you introduced me to the web series, and then I like watched the whole thing, and I was like, oh, I got hooked. And then it came to the part where I think it's Bonnie and Josefina.
Yeah.
So during that time, my cousin was terminally ill, and she only had like a few weeks to live. And I was gonna go visit her, and I just didn't know what to say. Like, what do you tell somebody that knows they're dying, right? That scene right there got me here, and that's why you guys are here. And that's how I'm determined to help you, because it really got me through tough times. Wow. So I just want to share that and thank you, because that's how pivotal telling our stories is. Because we're Latin, we're part of this American diaspora, right? We are human beings, we bleed, we have cancer, we live, we love, we do everything. And that's what the series does for me. I mean, it's just amazing, and I'm so glad to have you here. So that's it. I want to take us to the clip with Bonnie and Josefina.
You don't even have to ask.
Thank you. I'm going to die. God, I can't believe I just said that.
I know. I understand.
You think you're not gonna tell me not to give up hope and to hang on?
No.
Thank you.
They said there's nothing else they can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why don't you tell me how you feel?
I'm so tired. I'm just tired of fighting. And I am angry. I will not get to see Papito grow up. I won't get to see him graduate. I won't be there to comfort him when he gets his heart broken. Or dance with him at his wedding. Much less hold my first grandchild. And I won't grow old with Papa. There's still so much more that I want to do.
Just briefly tell me what inspired you to do this scene, because this scene is like really.
Well, I mean, I lost my cousin Felix 2 years ago to cancer, and another cousin, my cousin Hasimi, were talking about losing him, and prior to that, she was there for her sister-in-law when she was dealing with it, and she passed away. And Leslie had told me that one of the things that she regretted was that she was always being positive for her and telling her, like, you gotta hang in there, you gotta be strong. And she just felt that she never let her just express how she really feels and what's going on. She was just trying so hard to be positive, and you just sometimes just need to let that person deal.
And grief and be angry.
and be angry and be upset, and because at a point there is no hope. The reality is you are gonna die. It's a disgusting, horrible illness, and you just need to let that person vent and say what they need to say. And when we were talking about that, I was thinking about Latin Lives and Bonnie and the character, and I wanted to do this flashback episode where we really get to see how this person impacted this family and touched all their lives. And that's one of my favorite storylines in the first season was that 2-part episode because we really got to see Bonnie and see how she interacted with each family member and how when that one person's gone, they really leave a hole.
They sure do. They sure do. I totally agree. I'm telling you that scene. So it made it easier for me when I went to see my cousin. And I told her, it's okay to be angry. And I thank you for that. I thank you so much for that. But let's lighten up. Oh my goodness. I'm
There's a lot of funny things in the show too.
Yeah. So let's liven things up a little bit. Okay, so outside of, you guys got to pay the bills, right? And I know this is a labor of love. So just tell me a little bit about yourselves, just a little bit.
Well, I work as a doorman in Midtown.
All right, that's a good job.
It's a good job, and when I'm not doing that, I'm running around in auditions and stuff like that.
Good
So
for you. Mucho éxito, Nancy.
thank you.
I work as a graphics operator for a major news corporation as well.
Awesome.
So I'm also on the other side of the camera most of the time.
Oh, that's nice.
But because of this one, I really enjoy acting as well, and I got to perform in this new season. So.
And you are amazing. You're so
Tell
much
her.
bigger than life that when I saw you, I was shocked at how petite and little you are. I was like, I expected because you're bien fuerte, very strong, and I was like,
Because you're on the scene with me.
so when I saw, I was like, oh, you're tiny. But that's a testament to the character.
Right.
You know that she's
She's
bigger
very
than life.
complex character. I play Viviana, and
Yeah.
she's very complex character. There's so much to her. That's what makes me love her so much. There's so many layers to her that she's very strong and independent, but she's very weak. In certain aspects, she has a weakness, and her weakness is love, and you can see that very much so.
And that's true for so many women. Okay, I'm just saying.
You can relate. You can relate.
Exactly. And again, because this is a labor of love, and I know that you're looking for sponsors, so give us some information where people could contact you for sponsorship, and if they're interested.
Yeah, I
On
mean,
Facebook, Instagram. You can find us on Gmail, Latin Lives 2014
And that's so
at
easy.
gmail.com.
Latin Lives, people. Latin Lives.
Just
Very
Google
easy.
Latin Lives, and
Yes.
our YouTube channel comes up. Please subscribe. It's free. You
It's
have
free
to
to
subscribe to
subscribe.
our channel. It's free. It's literally Latin_Lives, and you even Google it, and a lot of our stuff will pop up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's, the thing to remember is that the best form of publicity is still word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
So please check out the web series, tell your friends about it, tell your people about
Share it.
share it. The more people tune in, the higher the subscription numbers go out, the more it helps us. And soon we'll be putting up some information to where you can help us and donate or
Exactly.
sponsor, because we want to do a season 3, but we need money. we can't do another season without
we're
funding.
We're definitely going to try to help you with that endeavor. And that said, so what is your goal and your wish for Latin Lives? Because I really hope it just,
I mean,
Loads.
for me, it's about getting our message out, getting our story out. It's always been about that. I guess corny as it is, I'm an actor because this is what I love doing. I feel like we are here to entertain, but hopefully we're able to enlighten and educate as well and open people up. This show has touched so many people. The play itself has touched so many people over the years, and now listening to your stories, the web series is doing the same thing. So for me, it's just about making sure that we're out there, that we're present, that they realize that Latinos, not just Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, Cubans, all of us Latinos here in this country, that we exist and we're here and we
Giving us a
deserve the
voice.
same platform to tell our stories.
and you know what? And nobody's going to support us but us. So we have to
It has to start with us,
It
yeah.
has to start with us. So I encourage you people. I really do. First of all, I want to thank you guys for I feel
Thank you
so
for
privileged
having
to
us.
have. No, I'm privileged to have you here.
It was an
I'm
honor
so
for
happy
us.
to meet you because I really have invested myself in your web series. I really have, and I enjoyed your acting. I really wish you a lot of success. Really do, because
Thank
it's
you.
amazing. So, studio audience, please check out Latin Lives. Thank you from the Diamante Show.